Hi guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out what does your future spouse want you to know. So for the first group, I have this purple stone over here. It's a bit veiny, I just noticed. Then this white, brown, golden stone for group 2. And this yellow stone for group 3. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the purple stone, let's find out what does your future spouse want you to know. So the cards that came out for you are Deep Knowing, Strategy, Material Harvest, and Transformation. Okay, first things first, your future spouse over here is giving you some clues for you to identify that, all right, the time period for them to come into your life has started. So you guys might start seeing lots of coins on your path, white feathers on your path, specifically yellow colored butterflies, blue colored butterflies, lots of lucid dreams that when you wake up you cannot make sense of them, you cannot remember what you saw. In fact, you guys might even see a blurry face, particularly like just one blurry face, which is this person's, your future spouse's, but when you wake up, you wouldn't be able to recall the facial features or even anything. You might just wake up with that feeling of having spent time with someone absolutely fantastic and that warmth and that comfort, but who was it? That question might linger. Your future spouse says that they are absolutely incredibly proud of your journey so far. They especially admire your futuristic approach, how you always have a plan for everything, how intuitive you are, and how you're not afraid of adapting to your surroundings. You're not someone who resists change. You're someone who believes in taking the shape of the vessel in which they're poured. And this ability of yours to adapt, to change, and yet continue to go on, to keep going on. That is what they really like about you. They want you to know, with deep knowing over here and strategy, that there is a grand plan right now that is unfolding behind the scenes in order to bring you both together. And if you think that there are certain things that are hidden from you, that you're never able to get full clarity about who your spouse is or when you might meet them or where you might meet them, it is because it is a part of the plan that you must not know all the details. What is required of you right now, and this is, I would say, both encouragement as well as, just a little bit longer sort of a message from your spouse with material harvest over here. Firstly, they're very happy to know that you're not dating anybody at the moment. I'm being told that they do not like competition. So they're glad to know that you do not have any emotional baggage like that, and you're someone that's very, very hyper independent at the moment. So they're saying that you keep doing you. Right now, you're all about your money, your finances, the moolah. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. And before you know it, I would have arrived on the scene. Because a part of this grand plan is that I will be catching you off guard. They corrected me. Listen, your spouse might be one of those people who is either a grammar Nazi or in general they correct people with the whole, actually, this isn't what it is, it's this, like that. I don't know if you'll find that irritating or endearing. There's one thing that they want you to know about them as well. Okay. Wow. This message just in. For 80% of you, this is someone that's absolutely new. Okay. But for the remaining 20% of you, I don't think this is someone new. I think this is someone who has always been in your life, but you both have never been in a relationship with each other. Maybe it was always just limited to liking each other, fancying each other, but it never really took off. But when the right time comes, and as a part of that plan, the dynamics of your connection will change from being just friends to something more, and then eventually lovers. So that's also a theme that's coming out for some of you. I'm getting very breathless today. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Tower, Three of Pentacles, Temperance, and Queen of Wands. Your spouse is smitten by the way that you look. Now, just because we have the Queen of Wands over here does not mean that if you're a masculine watching this reading, it does not apply. No. If you're regardless of whether you're a masculine or feminine, your spouse loves the way that you look is something they're asking me to tell you. Second message over here with the Tower and the Three of Pentacles is that there are some of you today in this group who have been through their fair share of nonsense in terms of love and relationships in the past. All right, your spouse knows that you have been through a very heavy, bad, intense breakup. And for a lot of you, I think it was something that happened quite suddenly. Maybe you got ghosted, or the person cheated on you, or you did not expect that they would turn out to be a particular way. So your spouse says, look, I know where you're coming from, and trust me, I will not make any move unless and until I know that you are in the right frame of mind to let me in. I will not be pushy. I will not be judgmental. I will give the time that is required for us to build a foundation for ourselves, to build a solid foundation for ourselves. If it means that it can take me up to, I don't know, even a year maybe, to win your trust, I'm fine by it. I don't want you to get spooked away. I don't want you to get intimidated by me. And I definitely do not want you to feel overwhelmed by the intensity of my emotions. If you need time to rise above whatever this was, take that time. And do you know the reason why you're single right now? Why nobody is catching your fancy off late? It is also because a part of the plan for you is to first work upon yourself, heal yourself, so that by the time I come in, you can give me a chance to prove myself, to prove my worth to you. Give me a chance to win your trust and your love, both. And for those of you for whom this is not a new person, I can see over here with the Tower that even though you both never dated each other, there definitely was something that went down. Either a major argument. This could have also been, again, a part of the plan with strategy over here in the Tower, that something happened in either their life or your life which just completely upset the order of events. Everything got overturned. Maybe you had to relocate, they had to relocate, or just something very unexpected happened. Since then, you've taken your time to work upon yourself. They are busy with their career and everything. And now, with the Three of Pentacles over here in Temperance, it is time for you both to come back together. Maybe the intensity of emotions back then was such that you both couldn't handle it. And instead of working towards it, you both repelled each other. That could have happened. But it's all being taken care of now. And one reason why this is happening now is because in the past you've spent time upon regaining your power and healing yourself and restoring balance within yourself. Your future spouse wants you to know that in their eyes, you're an angel. It's not just your looks that they fancy. It's also how you are and who you are as a person. They believe that you're an earth angel. They believe that that you have a higher purpose. And if you do, they will be fully supportive. They want you to know any plan, whether major or minor, I will be there for you. I will be with you. I will be your biggest cheerleader is another thing that your spouse wants you to know. We will make a great team, you and I. And if you ever need a shoulder to cry on or that rock of support, that'll be me. You wouldn't have to look any further. I will be right there. That's fantastic. Your future spouse really, really likes you. And do you know what the best part about your reading is, Group 1? You don't even have to do anything to invite this energy in your life, With both Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles over here, just continue living your life the way you have been so far. Of course, in addition to clearing out any baggage from the past, working on your issues, working on your healing, if any required. But you don't have to go out of your way, go somewhere, travel someplace, do a particular thing, join a particular class, and that's how you'll meet your spouse. Nothing of that sort. As part of this strategy that has been designed for you and this soul to come together on this planet, it will happen. All right. So these are the messages that I have for you right now, Group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 2, so for those of you who chose this cream, brown, gold and white stone, let's find out what does your future spouse want you to know. So the cards that came out for you are milk and honey. Then we have action, fertility and solitude. All right. Group 2, your future spouse wants you to know that they will be all over you when you guys come into a union. With milk and honey, they're saying that they will cherish you like a treasure. A very specific line has been told to me, so I'd like to relay that message to you. I'm being asked to tell you by your future spouse that they will make love to you every day as if it's the last. So pretty intense energy, not even surprised over here with all of this action that's been going on. They want you to know beforehand that their personality is very different as compared to yours. They're saying that in comparison to you, they are a tad bit more reserved. They plan things ahead. They know you like to freestyle. They know you can be a bit impulsive. They also know that sometimes you have mood swings and they're fine by it. They're absolutely fine by it. With fertility over here, they want you to know that there is nothing about you that they won't like. All of your perfect imperfections, like that. They're saying that you and I will make a very private VIP couple, so to speak, over here with solitude. It'll be like you and I, we're living in our own bubble. Absolutely no care in the world. We don't care what anybody says about us, what's the gossip on us, what are people thinking about us. Just you, just me, our love, our thoughts, our world, our home. That energy. I will be that safe space for you. I know you have a hard time opening up to people. I know that you're always giving to others, you're always looking after others, you're always caring for others, you're always putting other people's needs above yours. But there is nobody to take care of you, there is nobody to take care of your needs. In fact, nobody whom you feel safe enough to open up to. You don't talk about your dreams, you don't talk about your fears. But I will be that agony aunt for you, which you are for everybody else. So whenever you need to talk about anything, even if it is related to me, even if you have feedback for me, I will be... Why did I do this? It's not me. I mean, it's your spouse, okay? So they're saying they'll be all yours, basically. They're saying that they understand that right now you feel like your life is a bit dull. You are trying to find peace, you are trying to find contentment, but it gets hard at times. Especially because you compare the pace of your life with those of others around you. And you feel like their lives are so action-packed. Today they're here, tomorrow they're someplace else. Today they joined this company at this position, and just in a matter of a couple of years, look where they are now. And what about me? Why is my life dragging at a snail's pace? Where did I go wrong? What did I do? They're saying, don't worry. I know the future. You have aced it. You've set an example for not just your family, for everybody else around you. They're also asking you to keep doing what you're doing, because they can see over here and they are telling you that you will reap the fruits of your labor. You will have everything that you ever dreamt of and more. So much more, because you deserve it. You're worthy of it. They're saying that sometimes you find it very difficult to accept your own worth. They're pointing out that you have self-worth issues. In their eyes, though, you are absolutely perfect with this Empress energy over here. So they don't see no reason why you don't feel so good about yourself at times. But they're also telling you with milk and honey that any insecurity that you have, or any self-worth issues that you have, or any guilt maybe that you feel when it comes to spending money on yourself, they'll take care of all of it. They'll help you to get more in tune with yourself. They will help you to see yourself through their eyes and realize how perfect you are. They're saying that it seems like a dark night right now and you're waiting for the crack of dawn. It will happen. And with action over here, it'll happen sooner than you think. You are on the right path. Sometimes you doubt it. Sometimes you doubt whether you're doing the right thing or not, especially when you start with all the comparison. They're asking you to stay away from it. Okay, with solitude over here, they're asking you to control your monkey mind. They're asking you not to let your thoughts run haywire and not to let your thoughts ruin your peace. They want you to know, they want you to understand that whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is that you have decided to do is absolutely perfect for you, and that is what will fetch you the results that you've been aspiring for, dreaming about in the future. Yes, your journey is a little bit different than those around you, and you might think that it's taking you more time than others, but they want you to remember that everybody's journey is different. Everybody is functioning on a different timeline. You might become CEO at 50, somebody else has become CEO at 30. So what? They're not going to give their money to you, you're not going to give your money to them. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Two of Wands, and Three of Cups. Lots of fire over here. So your future spouse might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All the Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio is present over here as well. Okay, they're saying that I will be new in your life, but I won't feel that way. I'm coming from a distance. Currently, we do not live in the same place. We do not live in the same city. And for some of you, by the way, your future spouse and you don't even live in the same country. And this can be because of work, or maybe in general, you guys belong to different nationalities, can be anything. Regardless, your spouse says that be prepared for a hell of a lot of flirting when they lay their eyes on you. You will be able to pick up on that fire in their eyes for you when you meet them, when you interact with them. And they're saying, look, statutory warning with King of Wands over here, I don't mince my words. If I like you, I like you. If I'm crazy for you, I am crazy for you. And I'll make sure that you know that I like you. I will not keep you guessing. I will satisfy you in every way that you can possibly think of. I will take care of all of your needs. And most importantly, I will be your friend first. Even though I will be totally new in your life, you won't feel that way. Because we have that connect, We're already connected. It's just a matter of time before we come in a union in the 3D, before I come face to face in front of you. And because right now we are in geographically different locations, of course it'll require for some turn of events in either my life or yours for that union to happen. But it is closer than you think. Somebody else might be involved in both of us crossing paths. At the moment, I don't know who that is. I mean, I don't know who that is. Your spouse, of course, knows. Might be a friend, might be a mutual friend. I am being told business partner. I don't know how it fits for you guys, although there's so many of you who've picked this pile. So anyway, specifically, like I heard business partner. So maybe you meet them through your business partner, or they meet you through their business partner. That's a possibility. But definitely there will be a third person involved in you both coming in each other's lives. The best part though is that this is a new person, but they feel so familiar. And I think because they'll feel familiar, it will not take you much time to open up to them. Like with solitude over here, usually you might be one of those people, group 2, who takes time to open up to strangers. You take time to make friends because you want to be absolutely certain about the kind of people you are investing your time and energy into. But with this person, it's like you've known each other for ages. So all of that, getting to know each other, getting comfortable with each other, and then eventually dating, all of that will be pretty quick and organic in your case. Another thing that I want you to know is that very soon you're going to have a reunion with a long-lost friend of yours. And the parting message that your spouse wants to give you is that they would like you to just sit back and relax, because once they've laid their eyes on you, once they've fallen for you, they would like to initiate everything. Arranging all the dates, asking you out, proposing to you, helping you out with all of the decorations and planning out of the marriage and everything. They'll take care of everything. This is someone who, with milk and honey over here in the Empress, like they said themselves, that all your life you have taken care of other people. Now that I will be a part of your life, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to take care of you. So lovely. Alright, these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it on the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose the yellow stone, first let's take a look at your oracle cards to find out what does your future spouse want you to know. So the cards that came out for you are regeneration, then we have indecision, material and spiritual prosperity, and blessings. Alright, looks like your future spouse has done some digging into your past, group 3. Some of you have been single since like forever. Since your birth, you've been single. Your future spouse wants you to know they're not going to shame you for it. And this is a very specific message. They know that there are some people around you who do shame you for it. Oh, you've never had a boyfriend, or you've never had a girlfriend. How can you never have? How come you don't have a partner? Those sorts of things. You've heard that. You've been subjected to that crap. They're saying, look, I don't know who you're friends with. I don't know who these people are who say these things to you. I'm not like that. All right? I'm not going to judge you for anything at all. For the things that you have been through, for the things you've never experienced. No judgments from my side. A very specific example. If you guys have seen that movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin, so Steve Carell ultimately did find love, right? But that woman, she did not judge him just because he was 40 and he'd never had sex, right? She taught him. So it's like that. Now, I'm not saying that you're a 40-year-old virgin. The example that I was trying to give is that no matter what your past has or has not been, they won't judge you. This is, like, they'll welcome you with open arms and whatever it is that you bring to the table. Now, that was the message for those of you who've always been single. But with regeneration and indecision, there definitely are some others in this pile who are constantly confused between their past and their future. You're always wondering whether your spouse will be someone from your past or will it be someone new. In fact, if whoever this past energy was, that person kept coming in and out of your life. In fact, they might have even treated you like an option. So your future spouse already does not like that person. All right, they're being very clear about it. Look, whoever this person was from your past, I don't like them because I fail to understand how could they have treated you like an option. How? And I also do not appreciate how they wasted your time. Their loss, good riddance. But, and this reminds me of another example. If you've seen The Office, I remember there was one particular episode where they introduced a character. I think he was the traveling salesman for the company. And he had asked out Pam, but then he did not return her calls or anything. It was just basically one date, and then he said he did not really like her. And Jim couldn't understand that because he was head over heels in love with her. And so he said, you know what, that guy's an idiot because he did not know what he lost out on. But, well, his loss, my gain. So a similar message from your spouse over here. They know that when they come in your life, you will take time to open up to them. They can see that over here with indecision. And just the energy in this card, it's because they know that you've been jaded in the past. They know that you've been played. They know that you've been treated like an option. They know that your emotions have been made fun of and taken undue advantage of. So they are not expecting you to give them a particularly warm welcome or, welcome them in your life with open arms. They know that it'll take time. And they know that you might not be as sure of them as they are of you. But they're hoping that eventually you will realize that they are the right choice for you, your spouse, not this past person. They already consider you to be a blessing in their life, and they're hoping, fingers and toes crossed, that you can see them as a blessing too. They know that you have never been given the kind of respect and the kind of love that you've deserved. But with material and spiritual prosperity over here, they're saying that the kind of reciprocity, the kind of balance, the kind of equal give and take that you always craved in a romantic relationship but was never given to you, I'm going to give you that. I promise you, I will try my level best that you do not have any complaints for me. When I say I'm your partner, I will mean it. I will prove it. I will uphold the dignity, the integrity of that term, partner. It won't be all on you like it has always been. In your past relationships, it was always you doing all the work. It was always you at the, left hanging or left waiting. But with me, it's going to be different. I promise you. All of this sadness, this darkness in the past, I will be that spring in your life. Oh, you guys, I'm sure most of you have heard this. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? You are currently in the winter of your life. Quite literally. And hey, who knows, for a lot of you, maybe it is the coming spring season in which you meet your future spouse, but regardless, your future spouse will be the spring in your life. After this dark and cold winter, that was your past. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles. Interesting, because Five of Pentacles also talks about being left out in the cold. Then we have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. I love this. Okay. Firstly, your spouse wants you to understand that the reason why it did not work out with anybody else from your past is because they are the one that's destined for you. So, of course, how could it have worked out with anybody else in the past? They don't like to see you this way. They absolutely hate the fact that you've endured so much hurt and so much pain in the past. But the fact that you haven't completely lost faith in love and relationships, that is a quality in you that they absolutely admire. They're saying that destiny is playing a huge role in you both coming in each other's lives. The time of their arrival, the manner of their arrival, in fact, might also be something that happens through a set of divinely orchestrated events, which you might not get a lot of clarity about. They're saying that maybe right now you have developed a sort of anxiety when it comes to love and relationships. Even though you haven't stopped believing in love, you do get jittery, you do get cold feet when you think about commitment. When there's nobody in your life, you're fine. The moment you get someone's attention or someone gets your attention, it just, like you go numb. You get cold feet because you don't know what the future holds, and you get very scared that history might repeat itself and this person might also end up hurting you. I get that. I get all of it. But, and look at this, we have the 4 of Swords over here after the 9 of Swords. So your future spouse is giving you assurance that they will provide you with a lot of safety, comfort, peace, and healing. They will give you the emotional security that you've always wanted. With them, you can finally relax. You can finally relax knowing that this person is not going to leave me. I won't be left stranded. This person is not going to treat me like an option. They don't have options open behind my back. None of that nonsense with them. And the reason why they understand you so well is because they've been through similar things. Now, they are correcting me. They're saying that whatever it is that they went through was nothing compared to what you've gone through. But at least they do have an idea about the whole recovery process and trust issues and anxiety and that jittery feeling and all of that. So they're saying that they will be able to understand where you're coming from. And if you ever want to openly talk about your past to them, you can. Again, they'll comfort you. They will not judge you. They will not ask too many questions. With 9 of Swords over here, they're saying that when I come in your life, and as I've already pointed out, it's going to be through some divinely orchestrated events, you will either find it difficult to accept that love has finally arrived in your life. You might be a bit skeptical about it. Or even if you have started falling for me, you might find it very difficult to admit it to yourself that you're catching feelings for someone, because on the one hand, you'll be catching feelings for me, and on the other hand, this fear of betrayal will start simmering again. That's fine. There is still some time left for me to come. You can utilize that time to work upon your self-worth issues. In fact, I know that healing is not linear, so it might not take you a specific amount of time to just do all the work. It can go on. I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. Just know that you can trust me, and I promise you, I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to break your heart. With me, you will find everything that you deserve and wanted but could never get. This is such a mature and just emotionally mature and understanding and supportive spouse that you're going to get, Group 3. No surprise that you have the blessings card over here, because this indeed, Group 3, is a blessing that you're getting such a wonderful life partner. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it on the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my email ID to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.